Hello, how are ya? And welcome to our next episode of Dragon Age Origins. Last time, we were sent to find our brother, to talk to Mo about something or other. But first, we must rescue our dog from whatever roams the larder. Oh, he's warming the larder.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Magic. Look at that cute guy. What a smart boy you are. Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits. He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Darkspawn? Oh, name for our dog. Kitty. Because I'm funny. Sorry. Darkspawn rats! Alright, well. Not quite the fight that we were looking forward to, I guess. But giant rats will do. We finally get into combat. Let's go.
As you desire, and so I shall.
Make us breath! Look at that one!
Well, all right.
Oh.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Hey, good puppy. It certainly looks that way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Arl's men.
Yeah, look how bloody we are. Alright. More sparklies. Good boy.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending your larder from rats. Big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
My faithful warhound made sure it's safe.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Aw.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
So it wasn't Darkspawn after all.
Thank you again for your help. Now, if you'll just hold on a moment. Yes?
Do you know what?
Adney, get moving with those casts. And Kath, do you think you can serve that to the turn with dirt from the floor all over it?
Miserable old bat.
Old bat, am I? We've got to work double time on supper, sweep out the hearths, and no complaining.
Busy day?
Just keeping order. That's why your father keeps me on. The good maker knows I needn't take care of you anymore. Thank you for coming to your old nanny's rescue. That blasted hound is more trouble than he's worth. He is.
Oh.
Don't start with me. You've gotten all you're getting today. But what about you, my lady? Been keeping safe and well behaved, I hope?
When it's convenient.
To be truly good is doing right by others even when it doesn't suit you. Do you remember that bedtime tale I used to tell you? The dog that bit?
I remember it.
Good. Then you can start.
Oh my gosh. Once upon a time, there was a dog and he bit somebody.
You'd think I hadn't told you this tale 1,000 times. Before our fathers' fathers came down from the mountains, a warhound was born to the elder bitch of a tribal chief. They named him Hahaku and gave him everything. He grew up a fine, strong pup, destined to be the partner of the chief's eldest son.
And Hohaku grew prideful.
The young hound became arrogant, taking food from his kin and warning them, in the way of dogs, that the chief's family would punish them if they tried to attack him. Years passed, and the time for the chief's son to take a warhound came closer. Hahaku's pride swelled, and many of the people of the tribe came to the chief, quietly whispering of this dog's bullying. With each complaint, the chief saw only Hahaku's strength and pride, and sent his people away. But as his son grew, the chief watched more closely. The day might come when his boy's life would depend on this dog. If the humblest of his people would not trust Hahaku, how could he?
So he made a weaker dog his son's partner.
There are many kinds of weakness. You'd do well to remember that. When the day came, Hahaku sat proudly waiting to be called. But the old chief chose Hahaku's brother as his son's hound.
Oh.
Hahaku was shamed, but felt no remorse. So great was his rage that he darted across the fire pit and bit the chief's hand.
That was a mistake.
The chief and his son struck at Hahaku, cursing him. The hound ran into the village, seeking shelter in the tents and kennels. The other dogs snapped at him, and the tribe's people threw stones at him. Before the chief could reach him, the tribe had torn Hahaku apart. Now, what should you carry from this tale?
Old nurses tell boring stories. Don't abuse your power.
Exactly. Hahaku took advantage of a position he thought he was entitled to. But you're far too old now for an old woman to be reminding you to watch how you behave,
You aren't comparing my mabari to Ohaku, are you?
It's a story worth repeating. That's all. Be off with you then. Tell your brother farewell before he rides off to war.
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to tell him to ride south before Dad. Alright. So we will go meet with my mother. Oh, I went that way. Before we talk to my bro.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Man's head exploded and my hound ate the kitchen staff.
Well, at least one of us will have had a decent dinner. Perhaps your hound left something I can feed my guests. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Weren't you drunk?
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Teryn. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
You're looking handsome yourself.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
My goodness. Perhaps we should speak alone sometime, Darian? And, further this talk about more grandchildren?
I would like that, milady.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Teryn, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Perhaps we will try
Good
to the
evening,
study.
your ladyship.
Perhaps.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Would that be so bad?
There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
Why can't I go with Father and Fergus?
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
What if they fall without me?
It's in the Maker's hands now, and we must cope as best we can.
Do you know where Fergus might be?
If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
I have a bad feeling about all this.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me, but it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty, and we have ours.
Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate, and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
Ooh. I don't think you should go.
Don't worry, my dear. It won't be long.
I should go and do the things.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
I love you too.
Go do what you must, then. I will see you soon.
Alright, where's that study? I think it's over here. Maybe? Oh, it's the library. That's what I like about rogues. They can unlock things. And show me. Give me shiny things. No shiny things in here. Do 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 do. Oh, can't unlock. Well, fine. Oh, I'm going where I should be going. Key required.
Lovely.
Lovely. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to go there. Not yet. Oh, this is my room. What? Nothing to steal from my room? Where's the study? Right here? Oh! Why must you taunt me so? This always happens. No. Kitchen. Let's go back to the library. Maybe they're there. And if you can hear that, that's my dog. That's not where I want to go. I don't know where I'm going. Right here? No! Eh. Eh. Main hall, kitchen, pantry, my room. Oh, it's in the library. Okay. Dude. I keep forgetting that. How's it going? Or is it? Oh, it's right there.
And so I shall.
And so I shall. Hello there.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is?
It was my grandfather's, but I come here often to read.
So would I. Do you have a favorite book?
The Art of Passionate Love by Brother Capira.
Oh, that was banned by the Chantry, wasn't it? Quite provocative, I understand. I've, never read it myself.
Liar. isn't really meant for reading.
No, I'd heard that. Hence the banning.
So you're going to be riding with my father tomorrow?
Yes, though I don't know when. I will leave when your father does. I'll ride as his second. Glorified squire, more or less. I'll care for his horse and armor and such. It's quite an honor.
Will you actually fight?
I hope so. I admit to trepidation about facing Darkspawn, but I can't imagine an opponent more worthy of defeat.
You consider it an honor to do menial tasks?
Unlike you, I am no child of a great house. If I can rise within the ranks of your father's service, it is more than I could normally hope for. I'm a bit surprised that you're not riding alongside your brother. Is that disappointing?
Are you implying something?
Implying? Not at all. I'm simply curious. If you're interested, I shall record what I can during the battle. My writing skills may be lacking, but I hope to convey a true sense of the warrior's experience. Writing such an important work is one of my ambitions.
Do you know anything about the Grey Wardens?
No more than anyone else. Is it true there is one here in the castle? Have you met him?
It's true. I've met him.
I'd join the Grey Wardens in a heartbeat. Can you imagine destroying the Darkspawn forever? Becoming a hero? But I'd never gain a Grey Warden's notice. I'll have to be happy under your father's command.
Let's talk about me. I like that topic.
I don't actually know you that well, milady. You're beautiful, capable, but beyond that, a bit of a mystery to me.
What have you heard about me exactly?
Everyone says you're more likely to succeed the Teryn than your brother is, that the Cousland line has never been stronger. I don't know about here, but outside your castle, people discuss your family a great deal. Some say your father should have been king instead of Kaelin.
Oh.
But it is just talk, I think, born of affection for your father.
I'd like to get to know you a little better.
I'd like that. What did you have in mind?
Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to tell. I am the eldest son of a minor lord. I can't imagine I'm anyone very interesting to you.
Perhaps we could talk after you return from the south?
I would be glad of the chance to get to know you better. Until then.
And we'll talk to the girl.
That is a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent. Greetings once again, my lady.
You're very pretty, if I might say so.
My lady is very kind. Thank you.
I haven't seen many elven ladies in waiting.
Lady Landra has been very good to me. I am lucky. If I may, I see that you have no ladies in waiting. Is this usual for a noblewoman of your rank?
Maybe a little. I've never needed one.
That is a very Ferelden attitude, I think, to be so self-sufficient.
How did you come to know Lady Landra?
My family has been in service to hers for many years. Lady Landra elevated my place as a reward for our loyalty. I hope this position might pass to my daughter.
You have a daughter?
Forgive me, I shouldn't have mentioned her.
Tell me about her.
Her name is Amathine. Her father died of a wasting sickness 2 years ago.
You speak of her fondly.
Amathine is my life. You will know when you have children. This is why your mother protects you from the coming battle.
You don't hope for more for your daughter?
I have risen very high for my people. I would not tempt fate by wishing more.
It sounds like Lady Landra has been good to you.
Lady Landra is good to her elven servants. That is not true in many households, but I hear it is in yours. It speaks well of your father to show such compassion.
Tell me more about yourself.
I am an open book, my lady. What would you like to know?
Where were you born?
Lady Landra's manor is not half so large as your castle, so my family lives in the alienage.
Do you enjoy living there?
There we do not stand out quite so much. In an alienage, my daughter learns what it means to be elven. As much as possible, so much of our history has been lost.
What do you think of humans?
That is an awkward question. What do you mean?
Do you find them very different from your own people?
Sometimes, but to be honest, we elves have lost much of our history. Few speak our language anymore, and many do not know what being elven means. We live amongst you, worship as you do, sing the same songs, eat the same foods. I am a Ferelden woman, yet my race will always set me apart.
Is there anyone special back home?
No longer. I have little time for such things.
It must get very lonely.
Sometimes, but I take comfort in time with my daughter.
I'd like to ask you about something else.
Of course.
Oh,
Farewell, my lady. Good luck on managing this castle in the coming months. I imagine it shall be very difficult.
alright, well I missed out on my chance to get to know either of these two better. But let's finally talk to my bro, shall we? Do, 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 do.
Good evening, my lady.
Good evening.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
A sword.
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
I wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
Is that so? I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden in the castle?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He says he's recruiting.
Oh? If I were a Grey Warden, little sister, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it.
Do you really think the war will be over quickly?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
You'll be missed, brother.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
I like her. I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards.
Probably.
Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
No kiss.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Fergus will be fine.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
He'll need protecting more than her.
I agree. Especially if you get yourself hurt. I will never forgive you.
Now that is a good incentive, wouldn't you say?
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Much to do.
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer it.
Getting sent to bed early, are we?
Have fun on the long march in the cold.
A warm bed doesn't sound so bad now, come to think of it. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
Best do as your father says, darling. I will see you in the morning, bright and early.
You should be on your way, pup. Long day ahead tomorrow.
About this Grey Warden.
Ah, I was wondering how long this would take. Has he asked to recruit you?
And if he did?
If he did, then I would have to consider it. If a blight is truly upon us in the south, then Grey Wardens will be needed. There is no higher calling. If it comes to that, we can talk about it when I get back. Until then, just show him every courtesy. Duncan is a fine man. And a hero.
I'll go now.
I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a sensible woman. That much is clear.
Alright, let's go to bed. Sleepy sleep. Nothing bad could happen, can it? Nothing bad at all. Oh. Oh. More large rats, boy? Angry barking and growling. Are you hearing rats again? Go after them already.
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Oh. Well, look at that combat, huh? Hey, and I can actually put stuff on before I get out there. That's convenient. Alright. 2 daggers. 1 dagger. 2 dagger. Alright. What is going on here? How, Archer?
My, what to do? Of course.
So that's where his men are. Wait. Where am I going? Oh, ooh, sparklies.
Where is the Teryn? Tell us!
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. What's going on?
A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us?
He betrayed Father. He attacks while our troops are gone.
You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose?
Suspicious.
That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Maybe he stayed up with Arl Howe.
We must find him.
Can you still can you still handle a weapon, Mother?
I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
All right. Oh, can level up too. Well, so Howe's men have betrayed us. That was expected. Anyway, next episode, we will fight through the castle and find my father. Hopefully everyone is safe, but probably not. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye!